How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 24 Road to the Show series with our right fielder, Everett Scott. In the previous episode, I do believe we started off our third year with the LA Dodgers. We are a couple months in. As you can see, we are currently on May 25th. We're going to be taking on the Miami Marlins, but this video will start off interesting because, as you can see, the LA Dodgers are on a 14-game winning streak. We are 42-12 in the NL West. We are 9.5 games up over the Diamondbacks. We have been on an absolute tear over the last couple weeks. We'll go through here. So our winning streak started on the 9th of May, where we beat the Seattle Cardinals 3-0. Finished off the series getting a 2-1 series win, swept the Diamondbacks, swept the Giants, swept the Reds, and we are just coming off a sweep of the Braves. We're back at home for a 3-game set against the Miami Marlins. We're going to do this 3-game series here and then finish off the episode with this 3-game series here against the Baltimore Orioles. So hopefully this first game we play doesn't end our winning streak right away. I could see me making a big deal of our 14-game winning streak, and then immediately we lose in this first game here. But yeah, before we jump into it, I guess we can check out Everett Scott's stats here. Let's check out, we'll just go through the standings here quick too. So in the NL East, you got the Phillies in first, Nationals in last. NL Central got the Cardinals on top, the Reds last. NL West, of course, the Dodgers on top, Rockies last. Then the wild card, you got the Diamondbacks, Braves, Brewers, and Cubs all tied for a spot at the moment. Then the AL East, you got the Rays in first, Blue Jays last. AL Central, you got the Guardians first, White Sox last, big shock there. AL West, you got the Astros and the Rangers tied for first with the Athletics in last. And then the wild card, you got the Astros, Orioles, Rangers, and Tigers all tied for that wild card spot. So that was a quick look at the standings. Going to statistics here, we'll check out Everett Scott's stats. So in his third year, he's played 54 games, 214 at-bats, has scored 62 runs, 89 hits, 18 doubles, 3 triples, 33 home runs, 88 ribbies, 36 walks, 34 strikeouts, 11 stolen bases, caught stealing 3 times, batting average of .416, our highest batting average so far of our 3 seasons, on base percentage of .506, slugging of .991, OPS of 1.497, plate appearances 255, 1 sac fly, no sac hits, grounded into a double play 7 times, hit by a pitch 4 times, intentionally walked 16 times, total bases 212, stolen base percentage 78.6, assists 37, putouts 92, no errors, fielding percentage of 100, 487.0 innings played, 7.3 WAR, walk percentage is 14.1, strike percentage is 13.3, or strikeout percentage, is 13.3, walk to strikeout ratio is 1.06, isolated power is .575. At-bats per home run is 6.5. Power speed number is 16.5. Secondary average is .78. Batting runs is 61.9. Stolen base runs is 1.5. Runs created is 106. And range factor is 2.38. So we are having a pretty solid year here in year 3. Contract, we're on our final year of our little contract extension before we are eligible for arbitration. We do not have any quirks, and as you can see, we've went through these awards. Nothing new yet this season. So one thing I think we will change, we do have, well, actually, let's go through league leaders here quick, just for the National League. So batting average, Everett Scott. Hits, Everett Scott. At-bats is Nico Horner. Everett Scott is in 4th. Doubles, Everett Scott. Nico Horner right behind him with 17. Triples, Corbin Carroll with 6. Scott is tied for 5th. Home runs, Everett Scott. Ribbies, Everett Scott. Runs, Everett Scott. Stolen bases is Willie Castro. Scott is 5. Walks, Mookie Betts with 42. Scott is 5. On base percentage is Scott. Slugging percentage is Scott. OPS is Scott. Wins, Aaron Nola. Losses, Emmett Sheehan. Saves, Evan Phillips. ERA, Spencer Strider. Home runs allowed is Logan Webb. Shutouts is Spencer Strider. Strikeouts is Spencer Strider. Complete games is Spencer Strider. Innings pitched is Sandy Alcantara. Walks allowed is Aaron Nola. Whip is Sandy Alcantara. Pitching WAR, Spencer Strider. Batting WAR, Everett Scott. So a lot of Everett Scott leading the league. Awards, All-Star voting, we'll check it out. So starting pitcher for the NL, Spencer Strider leading the way. Relief pitcher, Joel Payamps, not sure how you pronounce that. Closing pitcher is Tanner Scott. Catcher, William Contreras. Freddie Freeman, first base. Feel like I said his name weird there. Nico Horner for second base. Third base is Royce Lewis. Shortstop is O'Neill Cruz. Brian Reynolds for left field. Jack Suwinski for center. And, of course, Everett Scott for right. Designated hitter is Shohei. And that is it for the NL. I guess we'll go through the AL quick here, too. So starting pitcher is Ranger Suarez. Relief pitcher is Tyler Holton. Closing pitcher is Jose Leclerc. Adley Rutschman for catcher. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the Mariners now for first base. Jose Altuve for second. Third base is Rafael Devers. Bobby Witt Jr., Bibby Watt, shortstop. Yordan Alvarez, left field. Center field, Aaron Judge. Right field, Juan Soto. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. So that is all that. Player of the month. Let's do National League. Player of the month in April. That's the only month we have. Pitcher of the month was Ryan Nelson. 5-0 and win-loss. 6 games, 2.58 ERA, 38 strikeouts. Player of the month was Everett Scott. 98 at-bats, 418 average, 13 home runs, 32 ribbies. And Rookie of the month was Dan Masters. 77 at-bats, 351 average, 3 home runs, 11 ribbies. Then the AL, you got Jose Urquidy. Not sure how you pronounce that. 5-0 win-loss record, 5 games, 7.4 ERA, 29 strikeouts. Player of the month, Vladdy Jr., 96 at-bats, 385 average, 8 home runs, 32 ribbies. And Rookie of the month, Will Wilson, 36 at-bats, 278 average, no home runs, but 4 ribbies. All right. And I think that is it for all our stuff. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Now I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. Check out the injured list. So I've been wondering, where the heck is James Outman? He's got a broken freaking hand. He's out for 1 to 2 months, 37 days left on the IL. Then we got Jose Quijada in the AAA team. He is got shoulder cartilage damage, 1 to 2 months, 7 days left. Then 10 days, we got Trey Sweeney, broken forearm, 2 to 3 weeks, 17 days. Then Alan Jarvis of the AAA team, broken foot, 1 to 2 months, 4 days left. And then Nick Frasso, elbow inflammation, 1 to 6 days. So yeah, that is where James Outman is, but I don't think he'll have a starting spot on this roster when he is back, because in between the last episode and this one, we made a trade. Where is it here? Here. May 11th, we acquired right fielder Zac Veen from the Rockies for starting pitcher Jackson Ferris. So Zac Veen is our center fielder. I wish they would have given me the option to switch with him. As you can see, Zac Veen having a solid season, I'd say. Pretty decent. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, he is our starting center fielder. Then we got Teoscar Hernandez in left, and of course your boy in right. I really wish I could go back to being center field, but once you're stuck at a position, I'm fairly certain you don't get an option to request a position change anymore. I don't know why they ever took that out. But yeah, so he is our starting center fielder. He is good at both. He's good at the outfield. Those are his secondary positions. So, and Teoscar Hernandez is good at both sides of the field too. So, yeah, that's a big acquisition for us. I've heard good things about Zac Veen in real life, so hopefully he can contribute to our team here. Yeah, other than that, nothing else too crazy. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump into this first game against the Miami Marlins.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Everett Scott riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
All right, so starting out in right field here. Hopefully the game audio isn't too loud. I had to increase it because I did an episode of a new series coming out. I recorded the first episode for Assassin's Creed 2 just before this one. Not sure when that'll go up. This one will go up first, though. I do know that. So hopefully the game isn't overshadowing my voice. But if it is, I guess I can always lower it in editing now that I have Adobe Premiere Pro, which allows me to edit multiple tracks. Nice dive there from Freeman. Makes the save. Saves a run, or a hit. Just a nice dive from the veteran there. So we're still out here in second. Okay, that's going to drop.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All right, easy second there. All right, finally up to bat. We're up 1-0. I really hope the audio isn't overshadowing mine. If it is, like I said, I'll just have to edit it in post, but I'll know for next time. That's just going to be a little grounder to second. And they get the out, just like the announcer just said. We're back up to bat. 3-0 lead here over the Marlins. Let's see if we can continue it. Solid hit up the middle. That'll be good for a single. We have 92 speed, so hopefully that'll be enough for us to continue getting some steals. All right, manager wants us to test out our wheels.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for
and we're in there. Easy. It's a little closer than I thought, though. That's going to be a pop-up. Nope, just kidding. Yeah, I would have been gunned.
I think you attack him in this spot.
That's a little grounder. Nothing going there. So back out and right. Marlins getting back in this one. We're only down by 2 with Jazz Chisholm on deck. I knew I moved back for a reason. Got it. Not in my house, Jazz. That might fly in the Marlins Stadium, but not in Dodger Stadium. I robbed that little girl. Sit down, little girl. Maybe next time. So we're back up to bat. Got a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. They're going to walk me. Yep. I couldn't do my practice swing. Smart on them. Keep the double play open. And he's out. Oh, that was a little blooper. Gets through. And we get a ribby from it. Nice job, Lewis. Just chipping that one out of here. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Little blooper. Okay. Not sure why he slid. So we're back up to bat here, up 5-1, leading off here in the 8th. And there we go. Did you hear that crack? The absolute audacity of that crack on the bat. That was absolutely brutal sounding. I love it. That's such a beautiful sound to hear. Obviously, if I was the pitcher, I would never want to hear that. But when I'm the batter, heck yeah, I want to hear that sound every time I hit the ball. That was a beautiful crack. That is like, hearing that sound is like using crack, I would assume. It doesn't sound as good in the replay. It didn't sound as good in the replay. 470. Get that out of here. And we take game one. 7-1 is the final score. Very fun game there. Our winning streak is now 15 games in a row. Let's see if we can make it 16. So starting off with a bat in our hand at the start of game two. Finished game one with an absolute crack of the bat, getting a homer out of here, almost 500 feet. Got a runner on first with one out. Solid hit in the right field, but I don't think it'll have the distance, and it will not. Top of the second, Brandon Rogers leading off for the Marlins. We're out and right. Just because I would rather be closer to the wall. Oh, we got him. We got him. Gun him. Gun him. Gun him. Got him. I'd rather be closer to the wall for home run robbing opportunities than just be closer to the line. That's why I've been moving back lately. All right, so 7-pitch at bat there. Just going to be a fly out to center. I don't even think he had to move out there. Who is that out in center? Is that Chisholm? I think the announcer just said that. Okay. Simple little hit into left. Gonna throw that to second. He holds up at first. Smart guy. So bottom of the sixth, leading off here. Still holding on to a 1-run lead. Let's see if we can get something going for our team. And that's gonna be a fly out to left. We just got behind it there. And a fly out to left. Bottom of the eighth now. Got a runner on first with one out. Still holding on to our 1-0 lead. Ooh, that was right on the line. That was an 11-pitch at bat. That should have been a strike. But we got the call. We're still hitless though. And I guess we're currently on an 8-game hitting streak. And he gets walked, so bases juiced. Double play is still a possibility here for Mookie Betts. He's also 0 for 3 in this game. Hopefully he can come up clutch. Cracked it, line drive. Or apparently it wasn't a line drive. Must have bounced. And judging by the sound of that crowd, we managed to get the win. Indeed, we did a 1-0 win. 16-game winning streak. All right, starting off with the boss challenge. Marlins up 2-0. Sandy Alcantara. He's got a challenge for me here. I really want to boost plate vision as much as possible. I've been really trying to focus on that. So you know what? We'll just go for it and see what happens. All right, we got a pitch to swing at. I think that'll be a fly ball right on the warning track. Out in right field now. Brennan Rogers leading off again. Another inning. Little blooper by the line. Hold him up at first there. All right, back up to bat. Got a runner on first. One out. And that's a little blooper. Got him off the bag. So no double play. That'll be an error. Yep. So that hit will not count. We're 0 for 2. But that is just fine. We managed to get on base, avoid the double play. Just threw it a little too high for him there. So Shohei 1 for 1. See if he can go 2 for 2 here, get us around a score, at least one of us. That's going to be a... That's not going to be a double play. Shohei beats it out, so we got runners on the corners. Yes, we do. So we're only down by 1 now. Taylor Ward leading off the top of the 4th. Okay. Oh, it almost went by him. That was almost a bad play. All right, bottom of the 5th. Marlins added 2 more. So we're down by 3. Perfect up the middle. That's good for a base hit. Nice way to start off. Didn't even have to wait for any other pitches. Way in front of that. And he is out. Going for the steal. He hits it. Avoid the double play on that. That's a can of corn. Nothing doing for us in this inning. All right, bottom of the 7th, we got 2 on. Or we got 1 on, 1 out.
Odd for a hitter to be in.
3-1.
All right, we take the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this
So
one.
2
Man, he's
on, 1
having
out
some
for
real
Shohei.
issues.
And that's just a pop-up.
Infield fly rule call. Hard ground ball, base
And that's
side.
through. Is he going home? Yes, he is. I'm going 3.
Here comes the throw.
And he's out.
And he's out.
Top of the 9th. We're only down by 2, so we got another run across. Or across.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He'll hold
They
up
get
at
it in
second.
quickly.
All right. Bottom of the
For
9th.
the
We got
Dodgers,
1 out,
Everett
nobody
Scott.
on.
Cut
And
down
I get
misses.
called out.
That's a strikeout. And they're
I
down to
think
their
I
last
held
out.
up.
Oh,
And
big
I think
power
that'll
guy
do
right
it.
there and generating so much fast.
And indeed it
Sometimes road
does.
trips can be tough. You're away from your
Our winning
family, but
streak
when you can
ends at
win, silence that
17.
opposing
No.
crowd, it makes things just a
16
little bit
games.
better, makes the
We
road
lose
trip just a
4 to
little bit
2.
shorter.
We still win the series though. But unfortunately, winning streak will not continue. Alright, so something I wanted to show you guys quick. I did change this in between episodes. Our batting stance is generic stance 10. Everything for the swing is default. And our home run bat slam for left hand is flick of the wrist LH1. And for right hand, it is fly like a bird RH1. Anyway, I just figured some of you might be interested in that. I got a comment recently, but I have changed it since. So that is what my current animations are.
For the
All right, so
Dodgers,
start of game
Everett
1 here
Scott.
against the Baltimore
Everyone knows
Orioles.
you gotta be careful here,
Coming
Chris.
off a
He is
loss
the
that
best
ended
little
our
ace in the National
impressive
League.
winning streak. We got bases juiced with 2 outs. We got to go big or go home here.
And a pitch.
And I strike out. Tried to hold up, just couldn't do it. So out in right field now, Ryan Mountcastle has a runner on first with no outs.
And he deals. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner around
I'm not going to
second.
get him.
The throw
Oh, I
in.
will.
The tag out.
I did not think I got that throw in time. We're back
Ready
at the
to
bat,
go for
leading
the
off the
last
bottom
half
of the
inning.
4th.
And back to work.
And that's a little blooper to first. So back out in right field, runner on first, no outs, Jordan Westberg. See what he can do. Oh, solid hit. It's going to drop. He's going 3. Big mistake, bud. Out by a mile. The Orioles got 3 runs on us, leading off the 7th. And that is another blooper to second. Man, we are struggling. Still trailing 3-0 here. Clayton Kershaw on the bump.
The other way. That's a base
That's
hit.
just a simple little play by the line. Hold him up at first. Bottom of the 9th, leading off. We got a new pitcher in. All right, a 4-pitch walk. We're not going to steal. Probably should have. That's a little can of corn. Will he beat it out? No, he will not.
This could end it.
And the Orioles win. So we're on a 2-game losing streak now. We got to rebound in the next 2. So 2 straight losses for us. We're already down 2-0 here. Emmett Sheehan not having a good start to his day. Oh, here we go. He's going to tag up. Not on my watch, pal. Finally get us out of this inning. For our first at bat, 1 out, nobody on. We got to start off hot here. And that's just going to be a fly out to deep left. Yep. It would have went foul if it went back far enough. So we managed to get a run on the board. Seems like our pitchers managed to slow things down for the Orioles, putting them in a little stranglehold since the 2nd inning. This over the glove of Freeman. That's okay. We held them up at 1. All right, bottom of the 4th. Nobody on, 1 out. And a 4-pitch walk for us here. Easy at bat there. Didn't even, let me find my words. Didn't even feel like swinging at any of them. They were far out of the zone. But then again, I don't think you really wanted to pitch me anything anyway. It's that. We avoid the double play. And that will end the bottom of the fourth. And the Orioles added 3 more, or 2 more. They were up 2-1. They added 2 more runs. They're up 4-1. We're really struggling after our winning streak came to an end, but I guess that's realistic. Kind of downing on ourselves. We make the catch. We're doubting ourselves after our winning streak came to an end, so we're going to struggle a bit. We just got to find our rhythm. Bottom of the sixth, 1 out, 1 on.
And now it's 1-2.
And there we go. Down by 1. Hopefully that rallies our team a little bit, wakes us up. We needed that home run. We needed to liven up our teammates a little bit. We need to liven up this entire team. We've all been sort of sleeping these past 2 games. And we needed to get the crowd back in it. They were a little down as well after our winning streak came to an end. But hopefully now that can just liven up everybody. The top of the 7th, Kyle Tucker leading off, still trailing by 1. But that's a lot better than being down by 2. Okay, we gotta get this. Okay, jumped too far to the right. Not sure. I was perfectly in line with the arrows. And he jumped to the right. I don't know why. That's... Anyway, down by 2 again. So bottom of the 8th. And I strike out. So that'll probably be our 3rd loss in a row. Top of the 9th, Kyle Tucker. He's got 1 on, 1 out. All right, we got to get this time. Give us a chance. And that's our 3rd straight loss in a row. We're struggling hard here. I'm not making those outs that I need to make. So final game of the series, final game of the video. We came into this episode with a huge winning streak. The last 3 games we have lost. So we're looking to avoid a 4-game losing streak after going 16 wins in a row.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
And there we go. That's a nice way to start. Just quick 2 innings. So 1 out, nobody on. We got to be patient here in this game. That was a solid pitch, but just a little blooper. Good timing, too. There's a ground out. But we're up 3-0. Back up to bat, 2 on, 2 out. 3-0 lead. Let's build on it. Solid hit into the gap. Nobody's going to get that. That might be a base clearing double. No, I'm going 3. That's a base clearing triple. 5-0. This is what we needed. We needed a game like this. We needed this type of game to get us back into our rhythm here. But there's still plenty of game left for the Orioles to get back in this. And that's a can of corn. That will get him out of the 3rd. But we did damage here. Back up to bat, see? Orioles got back in it. We got 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. We got to build on this. And there we go. No doubt blast. 8-3 game. We are winning this game. We are not going to get swept. We're not going to lose 4 in a row. And that was the nice new bat flip.
He's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
What a beautiful no doubt bomb there. 8-3. Bringing home Ohtani, bringing home Betts, bringing home myself. This is a game we needed. We needed a game where we just crush. 4-16 into the bullpen. We needed this game. In the outfield now, Kyle Schwarber. Nice to see him on the Orioles. I feel like he'd be a good fit on the Orioles in real life. I feel like he'd do well. Former Cubby, former Philly. I feel like the Orioles would love to have him on their team. Who's he got on second? Kyle Tucker. Okay. Little base hit up the middle. Going home. Kyle Tucker holds up. Smart play. So runners on the corners for the Orioles with no outs. And my dog just slid the microphone away from me here. Perfect target. Easy out. out by a mile. Nice double play. We needed that. All right, let me readjust my microphone. My dog slid it halfway across the frickin' room. Bottom of the 7th, 9-3. We added another run. Solid hit in the left. Might have just gotten under it. Yep, that's warning track power there. And I think that said we won 11-3. 11-4. The Orioles still win the series. The first series we've lost, and I want to say we haven't lost a series this entire season, but I'll have to do some checking out on that. But we do avoid the sweep, and we avoid our 4th loss in a row with a nice dominant 2-for-4 game. Home run, a triple, 5 ribbies. Let's go see if that is the only series we've lost so far this season. Alright, so we're back here at the menu. I believe if I did not miss anything, we have lost 3 series this entire season so far. The first series we lost was this 3-game set against the Red Sox, where we lost 2-1. Then the next series was this series against the Braves, where we lost 2-1. And then the next series after that was the Baltimore series that we just played. If I'm missing something, be sure to let me know down in the comments. But yeah, we have lost only 3 series through how many months is this? 2 full months. 2 full months of play. We've only lost 3 series. I'd say that is a pretty dominant set of play there. We are 45-15 so far going into the month of June. Let's see who the player of the month was for May. Where do we go for that again? Here. Player of the month. For April, we already went through that. May, Spencer Strider was the pitcher of the month. Everett Scott, back-to-back months as the player of the month. And rookie of the month for May was William Sullivan in right field for the Cardinals. Okay, and then in the AL for May, you got Ranger Suarez for pitcher, Jordan Alvarez for the player, and Adrian Placencia, not Placencia, I doubt it. Placencia maybe. Probably not. Rookie of the month, Adrian Placencia. So good for them. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that we have only lost 3 series. 60 games into the season, we've lost only 3 series. So we are having a good run. We managed to avoid losing 4 games in a row there. We still won that series against the Marlins. We are going to wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed and have not done so already, make sure to like this video. Comment on this video. Let me know what you thought. Give me some feedback. I don't know. Tell me how your day was. Just make sure to comment. The algorithm loves it. I love it. Boost this video to more people. Greatly appreciate it. And also hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Not sure what'll be up this week. I don't know if it'll be another MLB video. I do know for Friday, maybe earlier, but I do know on Friday there will be an episode of Assassin's Creed 2. I believe I briefly mentioned it at the beginning of this episode, but I did record the first episode for that. We are going to be doing NHL very soon. I pre-ordered the game. We'll have it available for me this Friday. Maybe you'll have some weekend content for you of just NHL. Not sure. But we'll have a bunch of NHL content coming soon. So be on the lookout for more videos this week. Be on the lookout for the Assassin's Creed 2 series. That'll just be as I get it edited and uploaded. That'll just be whenever it's done. I'll upload it. So yeah, be on the lookout for some more content coming from me. I don't plan on taking a break. I want to get full force back into this. I want to be uploading regularly. So unless something comes up, I don't plan on taking a break. So anyway, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Helps me out a ton. YouTube algorithm loves it. Pushes my channel out there. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I've said that like 7 times, but we're going to wrap it up here. Until next time, take care.